everyone, welcome back to Command Wolf Gaming. I'm CWG, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2025, or Farming Simulator 25. This is the brand new game, that came out for, I think it's called Green Giant, in the Farming Simulator franchise, and I absolutely love these games. Well, not absolutely love them. I do enjoy playing them. They are a great time sink to just kind of sit down and enjoy something and play it. And they are very detailed with their stuff. Like now I never driven in any like tractor or equipment or anything like that, but it seems like there is a lot of detail that is put forth into these vehicles to make it like a real life experience. Obviously things are a little bit different, because obviously in real life you're not going to have every single thing that's going to be similar, but yeah, anyway, so we are in the I think it's called Hun Pantai. I forget what province, honestly, but we're in Japan, and as you can see here, we're actually growing some rice. So this is actually our starter farm here. This is what you get when you actually start the game, and we actually do have a couple different things here for passive income stuff, like for instance the rice saplings, greenhouse, and it looks like we also have I'm not sure what this building is, but let's just take a look real quick. Medium mushroom greenhouse. Okay, so we got that. So we actually do own a couple fields here. We have 3 rice paddy fields, one there, and there's like 2 other down below. We'll get to that in a second when we have to move some stuff around. And also we have a couple pieces of equipment right out of the gate. We got the tractor, we got a cultivator, we got a seeder. We also have this is a rice planter, which is actually a cool little, it's a weird vehicle, very small, very sleek. So and so we're actually going to start this series up. Obviously I'll probably do this in live streams, because obviously there is a lot of time just kind of like sitting there in between things, letting things go, and it's a lot. There is a lot. Ooh, this takes solid fertilizer too. Interesting. Okay, cool. So I did make some adjustments. If you're interested in actually making adjustments on your game, you just got to go down to general settings, and in general over here, right, you can go down and you can adjust the sound, you can adjust the inputs, camera, radio. I keep the radio off, and I adjusted the units here so it's all in standard imperial. So we got the dollar, miles, Fahrenheit, and acres, so that we can better understand it, especially here in the States. Now, there is a couple things we got to get off here. We got to get these watered, right, 1 and 2. And also we got to prep that field, because we got to, if you guys don't know, I'm actually a big like grain farmer. That's what I was in the 24 edition. This needs fertilizing. Okay, and lime too. Shit. So I know a bit about like harvesting and like dealing with grain. So let's actually first go to the purchasing menu here. We're going to go to the discount section just to make sure. Ooh, I don't have enough. Well, I could get this Mac pack. Ooh, this is 58% off. You know what? We're actually might as well do it. I'm actually going to buy this lovely John Deere here. I usually don't. I like to buy the New Holland or the John Deere stuff. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? So it's all just part of the game. I like the EU edition. I just like having all those little bars and stuff like that. Okay. Let's get some Michelin. I know this is like a really like something that I shouldn't be investing in right now. But, yeah, I'm just going to do it. Okay, so this doesn't come with thin wheels. Interesting. Comes with weights, twin tires. Okay, we're just going to leave that on there, and we got additional... Oh, okay, so... I usually don't use a tractor with a front weight, but I will keep the 3-point attachment on the back, and we'll buy that. It's used piece of equipment. It's obviously discounted, but what I really need out of the gate here is I need a water truck, also known as barrels, apparently underneath animals. It's been some time since I've actually played this game, so I'm kind of all over the place. We are going to get this level 2 one, or what I call the Abbey 1600. I call it level 2 just because it's an upgraded version. It holds actually more water, 1 ton or 1 kilogram. I don't know, whatever. It holds a lot more water. We're gonna need this. We're gonna customize. We're not gonna do anything. We're gonna buy it. Now we're also gonna go and I forgot how to access my farm. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so on our farm, we gotta get a water tower. Now, I usually get this one if you guys want to do like something more authentic. Obviously, we do have like a windmill type system here, and it looks like we got some fertilizers, some petrol stations, and stuff like that. All this will add to like our item here. So let's see here. So we're actually going to put the water container right. You know what? We could do it over here, right? I kind of want to make it easy just for me to get the water. So I'll leave it up here. I'm going to leave that there. Do we? We got a lot of things here. We can sculpt and stuff like that. This guy's still going at it over here. All right, so now we got that figured out. Oh yeah, that's what I need to buy. I need to buy lime. I need a spreader. I need lime. I need solid fertilizer. So let's actually get a spreader right now too. Okay, so we got a couple different things here. We got a sprayer, manure spreader, fertilizer spreader, slurry tanks. We got all this stuff here. So we're actually going to do the fertilizer spreader. And I usually get this one just because it holds the most at 4 point, what's it, 10,000, right? But this is not bad as well. Wait, and this does both. Both. This does fertilizer and lime. So we're going to get this. And right, since I have this huge amount of cash that I like to get at the very beginning, just so we can get like a really good setup here, we're gonna do the big extension here. Obviously, this is the initial cash advancement. You can obviously play with less. You can farm as much as you want. You can take on jobs and stuff. But this is what I like to do right in the beginning, just to have some piece of equipment to start me off at. So we're going to get that going. I am going to take my tractor. So you... And then we're going to create a job for you. I think we can do... I think it's H. Okay. And I think, where is... Okay, this is our location here. So we're going to create job. All right, hold on. Create job. And put you over here. Start job. And then while that's doing that, I am going to go over to my new tractor. This is a big boy. Attach that. Oh, I forgot. I also got to buy lime. At least it's right here under consumables here. Okay, so we got the two things on here. And let's fill this up with lime, because this is the first thing we're going to need here. Oh god, we got a hill here, and that is steep. Whew. All right, so we actually own this field, so we're actually gonna get this going. So we gotta unfold our carriage here, or our spreader here. We're gonna start this up. Just gonna go and bring this across. Now I could start it off a little bit further, but yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay, turn around. Whoop. All right, so for the most part, I got about 100% of this field. This is the only thing that I actually don't like about having this such a wide spread for the spreader. Just because obviously these small little patch areas, right? So okay, so let's fold that up. Get this over here. And we'll park you over here for now. So meanwhile, let's actually go to our other vehicle here. Pick you up. If I backed into you correctly. Alright, and then we're gonna actually program this guy to come back to our farm. Which is not P. M? How do I do it? Alright, and there we go. Okay, so let's actually enter our vehicle over here. We got to do a bit of management here. So first of all, we got to unload our lime here. I will end up getting these sorted out correctly. And what I need is, because if we go actually down to our little farm over here, this is actually where we're going to start our grain farm, at least in this section. We might end up turning it into a rice field instead. Not too sure we can actually, but we can do that. It says 0% fertilized, right? So what I want to do is go and pick up some fertilizer because we needed to lay down a lime first because it requested it. So let's go down to here, consumables. We'll get 2 of these. That was the solid fertilizer. This is good because it'll also go into our little machine. Also, we kind of actually need we need like a couple different pieces of equipment. We're not going to buy them right now, but we will eventually get them. When I say a couple pieces of equipment, we need... Whoa, hello. We also need a forklift or a telehandler with a forklift attachment and a couple other things. But I do want to hold on to as much money as possible here. So that's what we're going to do. And there comes our other tractor right now. Hi. All right, so we got our one tractor over at the sales place, obviously to get some, to get the fertilizer and get that filled up. We're actually going to get this going. We're going to get this container filled up completely. Now, this does cost us money. This is not free amount. In fact, you can see above my head, my money is going down to fill up my container. But luckily for me, once we have this, we should be able to spread this around as much as we can if we have a bunch of like little facilities and stuff like that. So, but we're going to get this 100% filled. Then we're going to fill up the greenhouse, which I think takes a bit. Then we also need to fill up the saplings, the rice saplings area. So let's... Oh, it's almost 100% filled. I'm sure you guys can't see it behind my head because obviously, well, I have a big head. So let's go wrap this around. There we go. Hit I. That's taking a lot of water. Okay, so that took 33% of my water. Let's refill this up. I like to have things at the top of, you know, the fill, right? So that, you know, if I have to refill right away, it's less of a hassle for me. So we're going to get this filled up, then we're going to go over to the rice, fill that up. And obviously, it seems like our one machine is also filled up with rice, so I got to get that emptied out as well. All right, here we are. We're getting this loaded up. Really? Is that all it took? 66. Sounds like we're still filling it. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to open up the door so you can see what's going on in here. Okay, yeah. This did not have a lot of water, so I can actually turn this off. Yeah, there we go. All right, normally I use like a actual trailer to like gather or get all the grain, but luckily for me, we have this lovely little dump truck here that will fill up. Now I do have crop destruction on, right? So we got to be very, very careful when we're approaching our crops because we can accidentally destroy them, and which is actually kind of annoying because if you need to like weed them or something, right? You end up accidentally destroying your crop. So how are you supposed to do it? So usually with that, I usually turn the crop destruction off. But I guess it depends on the equipment that we need to do for that. So let's get this loaded up. He will continue. There we go. And I think we got a little storage facility over here. So I'll go over to the storage facility so that we can figure out that next as well. Right here. Come on. There you go. Oh, okay. So this guy just finished this road. Good timing. Now we do own the 2 crops down below over here as well. So I'm going to get this guy set up. Now I usually do it so that it's kind of like in center with the cockpit. That's how I feel comfortable with. All right, so now we do got a solid fertilizer in here. We're going to get this going. You know what? I'm just going to set the AI to do this so I don't have to do this. I do want to check something out. I think we own this field over here. Yeah, it's coming up. Okay, so we do own this field. All right, so that's, I guess that's good because we can put another crop over here as well. I didn't realize that I own that field. So this guy is going to do, he's going to do that. That's that. What else do I need here? Okay, I'm going to let that guy do that. I got to start cultivating over this one rice field. Get this cultivated, get the lime laid. I don't think I need lime. I think I just need fertilizer on that. I'll put some solid fertilizer, and then we can get another batch of fertilizer down with the rice planter. And he is done with the rice. So now we can get that cultivated, and then we can also get that fertilized, and that should be a-okay done. Now, we are going to have to look at the prices in regards to rice. And again, I really do want to get to the rice planting this year. I'm not really focused on these other 2 fields that I prepped. That's just kind of like to get things started out. So I'm most likely going to skip that section in regards to like getting things planted and such. And just move on to the actual rice planting so we can watch that get done. Okay, everyone. So I'm actually prepping to for next month's planting season. So it looks like we can do wheat, which will go up to 733 in January, or we can do where is it? Barley, which will go up to 681. Now the best thing is they both can be planted at the same time, wheat and barley. So it really doesn't matter which one we do. Barley we do get a month earlier. We can get into June, right? Instead of waiting for July. In fact, I wouldn't even make January, honestly. So it would be kind of like prepping for next year. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I did notice that if we go down to oats here, which is right here, it does go up quite a bit in January at basically $1,200 for it. I don't know if this is per ounce, per liter, or whatever. So I could also do a separate field because I own all these, right? So I can set myself up here to do wheat and this one to do oats. The only thing is I only have one station here to actually store actual like items. Wait, is there another thing over here? What is that? Oh, that's my water. I'm saying, what was that? Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, my plan is to actually do wheat here, then actually over here on field 28 we'll do the oats, which will be later on in the season, which would be March. Now this would actually require me to actually go back over here to game settings and change this up to 1 day so I can actually kind of like go through this a little bit quicker, because my main goal is actually to get to rice planting season, which is in April, so it's 1 month after the oat planting season, so we can do long grain and just regular rice, which I honestly don't know what the difference is. I know there's like red rice and black rice and white rice. I think white rice is like polished rice. I don't know. And brown rice, obviously. So I'm sure somebody would know down below. So let's actually. I think since I do have long grain rice, I can sell this next month. So okay, let's do that. Let's actually get some rest. I got the machine set up here. I am gonna go and basically go. Is it next month? Hold on. I gotta double check here. Okay, yeah, it is next month. All right, so let's go to bed. All right, it is finally April. Yeah, it takes a long time to get through this, but we are in rice planting season. So we're actually going to get our rice planter, which is this lovely device here. Oh my god, this is so, like, short and adorable. All right, so let's go over here. And as soon as we get close, we should be able to load up. Oh, we gotta hit R for refilling. All right, that is gonna be a lot of rice here, or at least enough. All right, so first things we actually got to do, it's not actually plant. We actually got to go here. We got to select this, interact, and we also got to flood the field. Basically, flooding the field will allow us to plant the actual plants. Don't know how long it should take, but let's see if we can actually start planting now. First, you must unfold. Okay, so unfold. Turn it on. Lower planter. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There we go. All right, there we go. Oh, look at that. We're getting our first ever rice field going. I try to do some exotic crops every time I play this game, and the reason being is because, you know, doing wheat, doing corn, doing like pretty much any of that, it's pretty standard fare, you know, but it's just like doing something exotic that requires like extra steps, such as like, you know, what we're doing right now. It's absolutely fun to do and fun to watch and fun to learn about. I know it might not be like the same in real life. Maybe there's obviously more steps, extra, you know, things that have to be taken care of. But like I can imagine like going through all this. And I would say I would not be a good farmer at all, because I don't think I would have the patience of getting up way early in the morning, then getting like staying up into way way into the night to do things. Obviously a lot of this stuff is probably automated, but yeah, so let's continue with this. I'm actually going to kind of empty out the machine here, then I'll get the next field to go in with a actual bot. Obviously I'm going to have to refill him up because I actually turned off the system. If we go here, this is actually good, important for everybody to know here. If you go into the game settings here, right, it says AI working refills fuel, seeds, fertilizer. I have this already set here, but I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to constantly like rebuy it when it runs empty. So I would rather have that go like that. And obviously we're going to have to, well, fuel, I'll leave the fuel on so they can keep refilling. So, because I'd rather use the supplies that I buy and not just have, AI constantly just like replenish from basically nothing. I feel like that's annoying because I do like to do a lot of this work myself, right? But at the same time, it's just like I really, I don't want, I like to do multiple things at once, try to get like multiple things done. So if I need to have the AI bot do it, I would rather them use the stuff that I did purchase and not stuff that I have not purchased yet. So I would rather go and refill it myself than anything else, because then I'm not wasting as much money. Ooh, this is so cool. And you can see it's like going down little by little too. I might have to go around the edges again, just for the simple fact it doesn't look like it's going all the way up to the edges. But we'll take care of that. Okay, that doesn't make sense. I really thought I was gonna scare that bird away or like move it. I did honk at it. It didn't move though. All right, so we're on the last field here. This is actually like everything in this game. It takes a very long time unless you're planning to like have a bunch of bots or AI units to do the work. So this is taking a bit of time here, but luckily for me, I got time to kill, at least for now. I want to maximize this crop as much as possible. That's what I keep going over, like certain areas. I'm like, get back in there. And as you can see, we're actually partway through the day, and honestly, I'm not really blowing through the rice that I actually produced. So I might be able to get those sold on market, right? In fact, let's actually get the bot to do this. If we go over to my rice area, or rice field here, the sapling field, I do have a ton more rice saplings still available. These are 24 per. It would actually kind of go quicker if I guess I have more rice fields, right? I don't know how many rice fields this will actually fill. I'm assuming that because it takes about 1.5 of those trays. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 like all together. But for the most part, this is good. We're waiting for the other one to get done, and then we technically would just wait until the harvesting season. Now, I could do a bunch of other things in between now and then. In fact, if we take a look at the farmland, we can see that is, I don't know why that's saying it like that, but that should be fine. We got this farmland over here that's completely done, which is actually, hold on, let's see here. Crop types, growth. Okay, so we do have a couple of areas that are kind of like all messed up. Luckily, I actually went and got, I took one of my tractors and I got the thin tires, so it's not as bad. Let's see. Weed, I do have massive rows of weeds that didn't get really weeded up because I actually use a weeder. This fertilized, obviously I'm assuming I missed some fertilization spots, but luckily for me, that the planter actually has a fertilizer on there. So yeah, it should be good. I'll go back and I'll go around the edges. I feel like the bots every once. I don't know why the bots are like doing the middle. I feel like they should just go right across, but maybe that's, whatever. I don't know. The AI is kind of weird in this game. But why am I okay? So now I did set myself up for the harvesting season on the wheat and oat. Now, the one thing I like to do during for the wheat and oat is actually do bales, which we're not going to do in this episode. We're probably going to hold off on that, and we're just going to move on from there. I just kind of want to finish up the rice fields here. Hold on. What am I doing? I got so many pieces of equipment right now. Oh, yeah, this is the baler I bought. Come here. Okay. And we're going to have you go over. Where's our field? Here. There we go. Start job. Let's see. Enoki. Okay, we have a 98% water, 99% water, so those are good. Rice is currently down. I think the harvesting season is over in August and April, though, so that's not going to really do us any good right now. I am blowing through my cash real quick, just for the simple fact that I keep picking up, stuff. Obviously, I keep picking up stuff. Ooh! A Mack truck! I do like to have one of these because I like to use these for transport. And in fact, I'll buy it right now. I don't care about the mirrors, but yeah, we'll buy that. I actually had this in the last game, the Black Anthem style. So yes, please. And that means I also need a trailer. I need a trailer anyway for bringing the pallets of stuff because I do want to unload to get some more stuff here. I could get a low loader. That's actually nice to have one of those. I do like those. We do have a regular trailer here. I thought we had a regular trailer. Well, we got one of these. Oh, those are miscellaneous things. Yeah, we'll do a low trailer. And for now, we'll do a... We can do a draw now. We'll do one of these for now. This is fine. I like this one. Extension. We can get an extension. Oh, that's just... Yeah, you know what? I'll buy that. I'm fine. Okay, very good. Oh, wow. This is... Okay, yeah, this is very long. It's fine. This will be good for equipment and such. Let's get this attached. Okay, so let me get you filled back up. Okay, so obviously we got everything going now. I got the big Mack truck. I really do like having the Mack truck for the low boy. Because what I usually do is I usually go, and if I need to do a job... Oh, God, why do you keep giving me deals on stuff? Stop giving me deals. We could do farmland. I think we can do... Here, yeah, the contracts. The contracts are actually kind of nice because then we can actually backfill our, cash. Obviously, I used up a ton of money, and this is kind of like something that would actually keep me... busy. I would actually get like good equipment and then just go and do fertilization or like different jobs. This is actually kind of nice. They got everything separated now. Rock removal, farmland. Oh, okay. So yeah, plenty of things that we could actually do on this. But yeah, I think I really enjoy this, and I think what I could do if I get out of this guy's way is if I go to here and I go to farmland, I can actually do not farmland. I need to go to construction. I can go to construct as well as containers, tools, farmhouses, sheds, silos. Is it factories? Selling points, greenhouses, cultivation. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can buy like another like a farm, not farm, rice field, so I can like expand, make this like a huge rice field or whatnot. I don't know. It all really depends on how much everything costs. One thing I do like to do, which I like to do many things here. I found out that a great way to have passive income is actually go into generators, which is underneath this section here. And I like to buy at least a couple of like windmills or solar panels. And the reason why I like to do that is so that I do have a passive income as well. Let's see, overlaps with the object. Because this will generate at least some income as well. Okay, can't get that one there. Can I get one of these? Why is the area restricted because that's a hill? I'm assuming that's the reason why. And I could afford... Actually, I can afford a couple more of these. Obviously, it depends on which ones you're buying, but I like to buy the cheaper ones, then switch over to the bigger ones when I get a chance. So I'll do this, like over here. So it's not in the way completely. Very good. I kind of wish I could move these over. I think there's a button for that, but I'm not going to worry about that. So we got fencing. Yeah, there is a lot of things we could do in this, but unfortunately, I think that is it for this episode. We got a lot done. We got actually 2 rice fields going. We got them fertilized. We got them planted. This was, I'm going to assume it's going to be a long episode because there is a lot of little in-between things that I was doing. You know, and I think we also got to like manage this a bit. Yeah, I think we got to refill this up when it comes like every month or so. That Mack truck is going to be a good addition because then I can actually get all the saplings that I'm not using plus the mushrooms and sell them accordingly. This is a very long truck. I don't have a spot to store this, but I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll just load things in and just bring it back over there to store it. I have no idea. So, and I think this is it for the episode. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. I hope they enjoyed the footage. Did you guys know about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel? That's right, about 10% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. So make sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Also hit that bell notification button to be notified on when I'm updating the channel, because I'll be trying to update the channel as often as possible. Now, if you do want to get some exclusive material that you're not going to find here on YouTube, make sure to follow me on Rumble, Odyssey, and or Kick. That's right, Rumble, Odyssey, and or Kick. Links will be provided down below for those websites. And on those channels, every single Wednesday night, this is every single Wednesday night at 6:30 or 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be live streaming exclusively to those channels. So if you do want to get some more exclusive content that you're not going to find here on YouTube, make sure to follow me on one of those channels. Anyway, if you do want to help support the channel, we do have an exclusive merchandise store. And in that merchandise store, we do have long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, baseball caps, and beanies, as you can see here. And in everything on this store I have purchased myself, and right now we're running a holiday exclusive in regards to certain stuff here. So for instance, like this baseball cap that I brought up, This is a holiday exclusive. You're not going to find it after the holiday. This is running until December 25th. It has me pulling my reindeer, or my reindeer pulling me in my Jeep while I'm firing Christmas presents out of a rocket launcher. And then we also have, let's say, this Christmas t-shirt. That is I call it the ugly holiday t-shirt because it's kind of ugly. Well, the best ugly I can make it. So I do actually purchase everything out of this store to make sure everything is comfortable. In fact, I'm wearing one of the t-shirts right now. So if you do want to help support the channel, make sure to pick up something from the merchandise store, or you can use the tip link down below. I know Rumble and Odyssey, they have their own tipping system, but if you do want to leave a tip, will be provided a tip link. Anyway, guys, I want to thank everyone for tuning in today here on Command Wolf Gaming. As always, like, subscribe, and share. Spread the love, and I hope to see you next time here on Command Wolf Gaming. Bye-bye now.